It was a dark and stormy night, and two men sat opposite each other at a small table in an old, dimly lit tavern. One was a seasoned chess player, known for his skill and strategy, while the other was a newcomer to the game, eager to learn and test his abilities. As they began their game, the atmosphere in the tavern grew tense. The air felt heavy, as if something was weighing down on them. The seasoned player moved his pieces with a calm precision, but the newcomer was struggling to keep up. Suddenly, the newcomer made a fatal mistake. He moved his king into checkmate, and the seasoned player grinned in triumph. But as he reached out to shake his opponent's hand, the newcomer's eyes widened in terror. The pieces on the board had begun to move on their own, their wooden forms twisting and contorting into grotesque shapes. The board itself seemed to warp and twist, as if it were alive. The tavern grew eerily silent as the two men watched in horror. The pieces continued to move, now accompanied by a low, ominous chanting that seemed to come from all around them. As the chanting grew louder, the seasoned player realized too late that he had made a fatal error. The pieces had turned against him, and they were no longer playing a game of chess. They were now playing a deadly game of survival. The newcomer watched in horror as his opponent was consumed by the malevolent spirits that had possessed the chess pieces. He ran from the tavern, never to return, but the memory of that fateful night haunted him for the rest of his days. From that day on, the old tavern became known as the Cursed Chess Tavern, and no one dared to play a game of chess there again. The chessboard remained on the table, a twisted monument to the horror that had taken place within its confines.